Hey guys, welcome to another exciting video. It's your boy Donnie, and what I have for you guys today is a leak for the new mini box, Lord of Borrel. Excuse me if I'm not saying that correctly. If you guys are liking the content, please hit the like button and just subscribe. Much love is appreciated. All right, let's start this off. Let's see what we have here. We have 3 ultras like normal. Okay, get a bunch of super rares. So there's a mini box. We got some other leak stuff for the bundles. This will be a limited one. Okay, we'll get through it. All right, let's start off with this. My mic. All right, put my mic in. I just realized that. All right, we have barrel load. Neither player can target this card with monster effects. Once per turn, quick effect. You can target one face-up monster on the field. It loses 500 attack and defense. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this effect activation. At the start of the damage step, if this card attacks an opponent's monster, you can place that opponent's monster in the zone this card points to and take control of it, but send it to the graveyard during the end phase of the next turn. That's pretty clutch. I'm not gonna lie. That's a good link 4, and it comes with 3,000 attack. That's a real good one. And then we got an Exceed 4. Once per turn, you can detach 1 Exceed material from this card, then target up to 2 Madochi cards in your graveyard. Shuffle those cards into the deck. Also, after that, shuffle cards your opponent controls into their deck up to a number of Madoch cards returned. That's pretty decent, yo. That's actually good too. When this card is set, target 1 card on the field in this card's column. Destroy it. So this is sort of like the Galaxy card, huh? I mean, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind having one of those. Let's get to the super rares. Cyburst Magician. Oh, it's a ritual card. You can ritual summon this card with Cynet Ritual. Any damage you take is halved. You cannot halve the same damage twice this way. While you control a link monster, your opponent controls cannot target monsters you control for attack, except this one. Also, your opponent cannot target monsters you control with card effects, except this one. If this card battles a link monster, it gains 1,000 attack during that damage calculation only. If this card is in your possession is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can add 1 Cyburst monster from your deck to your hand. That was a lot to take in right there. It's not bad. I don't think it's something that will go crazy though. Cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster with equal or lower level. Not bad. When your opponent normal or special summons exactly 1 monster and no other monsters are summoned, while this monster is on the field, you can make that monster lose attack equal to its level times 200 until the end of this turn. And if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to attack lost by this effect. Oh, it's not bad. I mean, it doesn't like you lose, your opponent loses life points, but it's no negator, nothing special. Rocket Tracer. Quick effect. You can target 1 face-up card you control, destroy it, and if you do, special summon 1 rocket monster from your deck except Rocket Tracer. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except Dark Monster. Only use once per turn. I don't think you'll be running 3 of those. While this card is face up on the field, it cannot be tributed. If this card is normal or flip summon, change this card to defense position. Once per turn, you can discard one spell, special summon one level 4 monster from your deck, but that monster cannot attack. Summoner Monk. It's alright. Special summon one rocket monster from your deck, but it cannot attack, also destroy during the end phase. Oh, this a good one. A quick play, and it's not once per turn. So that's having 3 of those would probably be good. For sure. That's a 3 right there. And then we have this one. Madachi. Madalchi. Pudding just chuck a la mode. Man, what's up with these tongue twisters today? You can also XE summon this card by using a rank 4 or lower Madachi XE monster you control as the material. Transfer its materials to this card. Once per turn, you can target one Madachi card in your graveyard, shuffle into a deck. While this card has as material, when a mature card in your graveyard shuffle to the main deck, you can detach one material from this card's position from your deck in attack position or face down defense position. This not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, running this with this. I can see that. I can see that for sure. We have another one too. Shit. Another Xyz. 2 level 4 this time. Madochi teacher Glass Ophelia. Man, it's too early for this. You can detach one material from this card, then target one Madochi monster on the field this turn. That face-up monster is unaffected by monster effects, except its own. If a Madochi card is sent to your graveyard while this card is on the field, except during the damage step, you can shuffle up to 2 cards in your graveyard into the deck. You only can use this each effective. So these don't sound bad, especially if you like discarding stuff. Yeah, I feel like we can make some work with that. Avenged Savior. 2 zombie monsters. Oh, so we get a new zombie link card. Okay. This card name becomes Revendred Slayer while on the field. You can only use each of the following effects of Savior once per turn. You can target one Vendred card in your graveyard added to your hand. During damage calculation, if this card battles an opponent's monster quick effect, you can send one zombie monster from your deck to the graveyard. That opponent monster loses attack equal to the level of the monster sent to the graveyard times 200 until the end of this turn. Not super strong. Well, I mean, if you send a level 8, it can get serious. Not bad. Not bad. Nephis, the Scared Preserver. 2 Nephisis monsters. You can only use this following effect of Scared Preserver once per turn. During your main phase, if this card was link summoned, you can activate one of these effects. Add one level 8 winged beast monster from your deck to your hand. Then you can add one ritual spell from your graveyard to your hand. Destroy one Nymphis monster this card points to, and special summon one monster with a different original name from your graveyard, but negates it. It's not bad too. It's not bad either. Like you can make plays with this too. These are some decent super rares so far. And then Cyber Witch, 2 Cybers monsters. If a monster is special summoned to a zone this card points to, except during the damage step, you can banish one spell from your graveyard, add one Cyber's ritual monster, and one Sidnet ritual from your deck to your hand. During your main phase, if this effect was activated this turn, you can target one level 4 lower Cyber's monster, special summon it. Oh, that's cool. So you can special summon this and then use one of the materials it was used for and bring it back. So that's a good one. I can see people running that too. These rares, Gateway Dragon, Metal Rock Dragon. Because we didn't get many. As you can tell, we didn't get many rocket monsters. We got Rocket Tracer. Um, yeah, we didn't get much rocket monsters or or Borrel monsters. Barrel monsters. Yeah, let's see what this one does. Gateway Dragon. If your opponent controls a Link monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Gateway Dragon once per turn this way. So it could be special summoned multiple times. Once per turn, you can special summon one level 4 lower dragon monster. So you can special summon this twice in one turn. If your opponent has a Link monster, you have this in your opponent has a Link monster, you can special summon this twice. And then still conduct your normal phase, your normal summon. This goes hard. This goes hard. Weird though, it's rare. And still conduct your normal summon with that card. I can see people running that. When a Link monster effect is activated that targets this face-up card on the field, quick effect, you can destroy this card, then destroy all your opponent's cards in the column this card was in. Sheesh. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. During the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was destroyed on the field by battle or card effect is sent at this turn, you can special summon one rock monster from your deck. So you can activate this effect when this gets targeted by a Link monster. Activate this effect, destroy all the cards in that same column, and then at the end of the turn, special summon one rocket monster from your deck. That's not bad either. Gravitic Orb. It's a flip. Oh, that's weird. Change the battle position of all face-up monsters your opponent controls. Yeah, I don't see that being played. And we got Shell Rocket Dragon. When a Link monster effect is activated that targets this face-up card, so pretty much same thing like this. You can destroy this card, then destroy one monster in this column this card was in, and if you do, destroy any monster in that card adjacent zones. Oh, okay, okay. That's not bad either. So this one destroys everything in that row. This one destroys that main monster and anything adjacent to it. Okay. During the end phase of this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there because it was destroyed on the field by battle or card effect is sent there this turn. You can special summon one rocket monster. So both of them pretty much similar. They both have the same effect at the end when it's in the graveyard. I mean, if you got Link monsters that do targeting, then I think these will come in handy. But if there's not really that many Link monsters that does a lot of targeting, so I don't know how often these will be played. And then a spell card, a field spell, matter of fact, Fire Prison. All dragon monsters on the field gain 300 defense. If any Link monster on the field, if any Link monsters are on the field, neither player can Link summon a Link monster with a lower Link rating than the highest Link rating on the field. Whoa. Monsters cannot Monsters cannot attack except Link monsters. Apply the following effects while two or more Cyber's Link monsters are on the field. Hold on, am I reading that correctly? Monsters cannot attack except Link monsters. So if your opponent ain't got a way to destroy your field spell, they can't attack if they're not using Link monsters. Okay. Uh, apply the following effects while two or more Cyber's Link monsters are on the field. Negate the activated effects of Cyber's monsters. Cyber's monsters cannot attack, cannot be targeted for attacks, and cannot be targeted by card effects. To be honest, I really like the other one. But I guess it has its downfall because if you're running, no, no, I can see somebody running like one of these in there. I don't see more than that. If they were gonna play it, defragged dragon. You can special summon this card from your hand by sending one other monster from your hand to the graveyard. You can only special summon defrag dragon once per turn this way. If this card is in the graveyard, you can banish 3 monsters from your graveyard with the same name except defrag special summon this card. You only can use this effective. Yeah, that's ass. Anyways, hibernation dragon. Level 3, Dark Monster. If this card is normal or special summon, you can target one level 4 or lower dragon monster in the graveyard added to your hand. While you control no link monsters except the turn this card was sent to the grave, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one dark dragon link monster in the graveyard, special summon it. I feel like some of these are not bad. Some of them. Boot sector launch. All rocket monsters on the field gain 300 attack and defense. You can activate one of these effects. Send up to 2 rocket monsters with different names from your hand. Special summon. Oh shit. In defense position. That's strong. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, special summon rocket monsters with different names from your graveyard and defense position up to the different unit can active. Unit can use this effect. That's strong. That's strong. And it's a rare. The Dangerous Dragon. Link monster. 2 dark monsters. Once per turn during your opponent's end phase, you can target one attack position monster your opponent controls that did not declare an attack this turn, destroy it. And if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the monster's original attack. If a rocket monster is special summoned to your field while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. That's not bad. And then you can go to another link. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody ran like 2 of these. These are not bad though. You constantly bring a lot of them back from the graveyard. So a lot of these got like somewhat like their own monster reborn to them. At the start of each battle phase, you can target this card or one monster this card points to, banish it until the end phase. You can only use this effect of Baby Barber. Can I get a better animation for Baby Barber? Let's see. Oh, Baba Barber. Some cool animation right there. Artwork, I'll tell you that. Overflow Dragon. Level 1. When a monster on the field is destroyed by card effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. If 2 or more monsters on the field were destroyed by that card effect, you can special summon 1 token. Okay, it's alright. During each standby phase, if you control a barrel link monster, you can target 1 rocket monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but destroy it during the end phase. You only can use this effect to burn once per turn. That's not bad either. See, there's a decent amount of like reborns in this shit right here, though. I can see a lot of reborns. Link burst. Target 1 link monster you control and 1 monster your opponent controls. Destroy them. Then draw 1 card. Shit, that's beastie. That's hella beastie. For doing something, then like you be able to like bring it back because a lot of these have like reborn effects to them. That goes hard. And then I don't think we have anything good down here. Let's look at this. Overburst Dragon. You can target 1 other monster you control. Special summon 1 rocket monster from your hand to your zone that target points to. But the monster summoned by this effect cannot be used as link material. Boo! Also destroyed during the end phase. You only could use You only can use this effect once per turn. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can target one monster in graveyard added to you. Buh. Yeah, see, that's what we're going down to normals. These are buh. If the equipped monster attack is 13 or higher, this card is destroyed. The monster equipped with this card is not destroyed as a result of battle or by the effect of a card that targets the monster. Boo! Remote rebirth. Target one monster in your opponent's graveyard. Special summon it to it in an opponent's main monster zone. Your link monster points to. Boo! Unless this has a good play. Background Dragon. If this card is in your graveyard and you control no cards, you can special summon both this card and one level for a lower dragon monster from your hand and deepest position to banish it. This card when it leaves the field. That's actually not bad for normal. I don't see people running. Probably running. I don't know. It's not bad though. Particular Jump Gun. 3 Dark Dragon monsters. If this card is special summoned, you can draw one card. You can only use this effect of Drumgon once per turn. If this effect resolves, the unused monster zone this card points to cannot be used for the rest of this turn. These are looking ass. Triggering Worm. If this, yeah, I don't know. I'm not even gonna finish these. And then let's go down here. So we'll have to pay for this. Excuse me. We'll have to pay for this. So let's see it. Topologic Bomber Dragon. 2+ effect monsters. 1 second. All right, so we'll have to pay for this. Probably be $5.99, like normal, $4.99 or something like that. If another monster is special summoned to a zone, a link monster points to while this monster is on the field. Just start. Hold on. If another monster is special summoned to a zone, a link monster points to while this monster is on the field. Destroy all monsters in the main monster zones. Also, your other monsters cannot attack for the rest of this turn. After damage calculation, if this card attack an opponent's monster inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster, then you can wipe somebody field with that shit. B shit, that's good. Yeah, that's I understand why it's limited to 1. I'll tell you that. And then we have some other elite cards. Cat World. Cat girl or stray cat monsters on the field gain attack equal to its original attack. Mirror Force Launcher. Once per turn during your main phase, you can discard one monster, add 1 Mirror Force from your deck or graveyard to your hand. If this set card is destroyed by your opponent's card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can set this card from your graveyard and add 1 Mirror Force from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Then they can be activated this turn. So we got a possible endless mirror force. Endless mirror force with this. This can get broken. Well, it doesn't say this will be limited. Obviously, it can't be limited to like a 1 because you can't play mirror force then. Sniffer Dragon. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add 1 Sniffer Dragon from your deck to your hand. You only can use this effective Sniffer Dragon once per turn. Magna Rocket Dragon. When a link monster effect is activated that targets this face-up card on the field, quick effect, you can destroy this card, then send 1 monster on the field to the graveyard. During the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was destroyed by a field of artifacts, you can special summon 1 monster from your deck. So something similar. This looks like it's similar to, I think it was these we're reading, these two right here, which I'm assuming you'll probably run these and obviously this guy. And these are all the skills for Revolver. I actually did a video on this already, so I'm gonna leave that in the description so you guys can check that out. I already went over these skills and everything like that. I think that's about it for this mini box. Lord of Barrel mini box. It doesn't say when it's dropping, so it should probably be dropping within the next week. I said next 7 days this will be dropping for sure. Within the next 7 days. So go ahead and get those gems ready, guys. And when it's dropping, we'll be doing a live stream on it. And we'll be doing some gameplay on it.